Breaking the Wall of Poverty. Anush Seyranyan, University of Constance.
6 times per minute, 9,000 times per day, 3.4 million times per year. It is the amount of people who die from poverty. Starting from the middle of the 19th century, the research has got a new trend in exploring how financial aid inflows impact the economy of the developing countries. Despite the increasing amount of money inflows into the developing and poor countries, the poverty indicators are still remaining extremely high. And this is how poor is our world today. Besides the humanitarianism and the altruism, each donor pursues a specific goal in giving money to the poor or developing country. Donors fail to communicate with one another and have a guided rule in order to invest in the country and develop it. This is a great problem, as it creates wrong economic expectations and high unpredictability level of financial aid. Countries start to use a lot of products as a huge amount of foreign currency flows to the country. The local currency starts to appreciate, and the import starts to be very cheap, and the export starts to be very expensive. As it has a lot of money, the country starts to use a lot of products, and however that happens through the imported products. The own production decreases as it is relatively expensive. This is what happens when the unpredictable amount of money inflows impact the economy of the developing or poor country. However, there is a solution for this. Through a DSG model, it's possible to create aid amount and fix the volatility level of macroeconomic outcomes and find out the level of aid which is needed in order to achieve those volatilities of macroeconomic outcomes. This way the country will be able to decide how much aid they want to accept in order for a given level of productivity to achieve the desired level of macroeconomic outcomes. The further research is also showing that if the productivity will hit the economy with the same extent as the aid, then economy will be able to stabilize as the aid and productivity are cancelling each other. Ladies and gentlemen, through a deeper research from the country-to-country case, it's possible to fight the hunger and poverty around the world, to save the huge amount of money which are flowing from the rich to the poor countries, and save those 18 people's lives who died during the last 3 minutes I was talking to you. This way, we can break the wall of poverty. Thank you.
I'd like to suggest that while it's an interesting analysis of the politics of development aid, it doesn't really address the structural and relational mechanisms that are concerned with poverty. You're welcome to respond, but that's just a comment.
Yeah, but it's the only way to increase the aid productivity. I mean, there is a huge amount of money which are flowing from the rich to the poor countries, but till now there is no country which is able to get out from the poorness to be rich again. So.
A very short question.
Well, did you try to develop a particular strategy for some country?
Yeah, for Armenia. I was doing analysis for Armenia. And of course, I couldn't use it because I think it should be done by the central banks.
To be followed up via dinner. Thank you very much.